All right, guys, welcome back to Lost and Found History Rewritten. Today we're going to be talking about the Great Fire of Denver, and I'm going to start off with giving you some info about the fire. The fire took place around 15th and Blake Street in Denver in 1863. The population in 1860 was somewhere around 4,750 people, meaning there wasn't very many people. If you minus women and children, you're looking at maybe 2,000, maybe 2,500 people that would have been building and working around the town. The town was established in 1858. The first train to arrive in Denver was around 1870. And again, the fire happened in 1863. They're saying here that it destroyed 70 buildings, including food suppliers and 115 businesses, wiped out 40% of the city's business district. Now, I've got some photos here that I'm going to show you guys. None of this makes any sense. If the city was established only 4 years prior to this, then this is a big problem with what they're telling us, because my first image here is going to show that in the early morning or hours of April 19th, 1863, it reduced a bunch of the town's business district to ashes. We're looking at this in 1859, guys. This is what they're going to tell us was there, and we're looking at essentially nothing. And from that, we're going to move over to this, because this is the first map of Denver in 1859. They're saying that this fire started around this area in the city, right here. And if this is also 1859, so we've got this as 1859, and we've also got this as 1859. So which one is it, guys? It looks like there's a big hole in their narrative here, because if the fire started there, and then this was 1860, all of a sudden they have got tons of buildings. So in a single year, they've got tons of buildings built. It makes no sense, absolutely no sense. This is current where it would have started, right here. And if we go back, you can see that this is Cherry Creek running along the South Platte River going through town. So this is where the two rivers intersect. And we're going to drop back to here, guys. This is the same location. This is South Platte River. This is Cherry Creek. And they're saying it started right around here. But also, this is Cherry Creek, and this is the South Platte River going through Denver. I've been researching this for a while, guys. Absolutely makes no sense. And then when you look into it, they're saying that these photos are from 1860 right here. This is 1860, so basically no buildings, nothing. They're also saying that this is 1860, and now we've got red brick buildings in here. You can see these aren't the only buildings. There's a lot of red brick back behind here, castle-like structure. And this is supposed to be a bank back here. And you can see that all these signs are all painted on the buildings. Nothing is actually put into the buildings, the brick, anything. And this structure is looking very old. Very, very old, very used, very weathered. Same with this one, looking very weathered, like it's been here a lot longer than just 2 years, because the town was established in 1858. So what are they giving us here, guys? None of this makes any sense. And there's all these horses, but basically nobody in town. There's basically nobody. And then I'm going to take you to the next photo I got here. And this is the fire, the destruction that it caused in 1863. And if we look real close, we can see a nice big castle in the background here. Where is this in all the photos? It looks like a bomb went off in this town, guys. It looks like a bomb just decimated this entire city. And I grew up here. This photo was never shown to anybody. I've barely even found this. It took me a week to find this. There was a lot of wooden structures in 1859. And between 1859 and 1863, they put up all this stone structure everywhere, all of these brick buildings. Where'd they get the bricks from, guys? None of this makes any sense. And if it started on 15th and Blake, like they're saying, these buildings weren't even here. There was nothing there. and they're saying that they built all of this in 3 years. This castle in the background here is immense. This is huge. We were never taught about this in school. We were taught about this in school because it doesn't make any sense. And the more I look into this Great Fire, the less it makes sense. Because this is supposedly in 1860, 2 years after the town was established. So they built all this into just 2 years. And see what we got over here, guys. We got some people hanging out the windows up here. Yeah, they're definitely posing for this picture. Like I said, everything is painted on all of these buildings. It's all paint. There's no semblance of cornerstones in any of these buildings. And these structures are looking very weathered, very, very old. Like they've been here for a good 50, 60 years prior to them arriving. Particularly this one in the background. This very much looks like it has been here for a good 60 years, maybe 70 years. Very weathered on the top. There's no way they built this in 2 years. There's no way that this is really the story they're giving us, guys. The Great Fire of Denver is nothing but a bunch of lies. And here we've got another weathered structure in the background. If that's even here, this may be photo manipulation to put this in. I have no idea. Just asking the questions, guys, because the Great Fire of Denver makes absolutely no sense at all. And we're seeing all these people. They're all posing for these pictures. This doesn't look right at all. Looking like the road had been freshly dragged with a bunch of rakes. This is not the way it's supposed to look. If there's that many carts out here in this road, why is there only a couple of cart tracks here in this road? It looks like they just arrived here and they just found this town. Looking very founded, because Denver was in fact founded in 1858. So this pokes a big hole in their narrative, guys. I just wanted to bring this to you to show you that even Denver had a great fire being established very late in the game. And give me a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll be back for the next one, guys.